Oh, I was an undergraduate student at Columbia from 65 to 68 when they threw me out. I was a student organizer. Um, in April '68, the chair of Columbia Students for Democratic Society, SDS, which was the local chapter of the national student organization. I was very involved in the April '68 occupation and subsequent strike at Columbia.
And we're not waiting until September 1st, 1969, but it's September 18th, 1968, and we're going back now.
It makes me feel great because these students are really they're responding to what I would consider a moral atrocity. I think they consider it to be a moral atrocity, and they're sick at heart. And as I was 56 years ago, they have seen mass murder. We saw mass murder in Vietnam, carpet bombing of whole provinces, poisoning, chemical poisons of dioxin on fields and jungle, concentration camps. It was terrible. And we felt the moral impetus to act. They're doing the same thing. We didn't understand that in order for nonviolence to work, it has to be disciplined. There has to be no violence. We reacted to the police violence with anger, and we called them names like pigs and worse, much worse. And we fought. We thought we thought that the macho thing to do would be to fight the cops. That's not nonviolent. Now, the students are making it very clear they are nonviolent. What they're doing is they're trying to wake up the rest of us to the moral obscenities. That's violence. Murdering 34,000 people and wiping out the homes and the hospitals and the schools for 2.2 million, that's violence. The president's letter is hilarious because on the one hand, she's saying, we're proud of student protesters. And on the other hand, she's saying, now shut up. And here's the cops to make you shut up. They did the exact same thing 56 years ago. There is one big difference. The students 56 years ago had the draft. It was our country, and that was doing the direct murder, and we were all concerned about our own. Or the males, of course, were concerned about being drafted to murder people in Vietnam. These kids now, they're not subject to a draft. They are acting for purely altruistic reasons. Student protest is a very important part of building a larger movement. In our case, after Columbia, the number of campus protests and the numbers in the next 2 years reached into the millions by the spring of 1970. That then helped the larger anti-war movement grow. And by 1975, we helped force the United States out of Vietnam. I think that's historic, and that's how movements grow. I think the students now are actually sparking off a much bigger movement to stop the murder in Gaza and to turn U.S. foreign policy into one which is fairer and equal-handed.